Hi, I'm Joy, and I'm very happy to be here today with you for chair yoga. So let's get started. What you're going to need is a nice sturdy chair. So you would need a chair with a back and no sides. Also, you want to take into consideration your flooring, whether you're on floor or carpet. These are things you'll need to consider. Now, if you are on the floor, you could put your yoga mat right underneath the chair and just be sure that all four corners of the chair are on your mat. And just make sure your mat's down nice and flat. The other thing you're going to need is a good pair of supportive shoes. And have water handy if you need it, because you can drink water at any time. But we'll go ahead and begin. First, we'll go ahead and sit down towards the front of your chair. So in chair yoga, it's great for improving flexibility, posture, and balance. So what you're going to want to be up at the end of your chair, probably from the middle to the front, more towards the front. And we're going to concentrate on posture. So you want to bring up your shoulders, bring them back and down. That way you're sitting with a nice tall spine. Now check your feet. Have your knees above your ankles and rest your hands comfortably on your lap. Now the feet should be flat on the floor, so you do want to make sure that your feet do reach the floor. Other options, of course, are yoga blocks, or whether you have a cushion or a folded blanket, but you do want to make sure that your feet are flat as well. And let's check that posture again. Bring up those shoulders, bring them back, and bring them down. Now we're going to concentrate on the breathing. So what you want to do is take a nice full deep breath in through the nose if you're able. And then you're going to slowly exhale. So we'll try that again, bringing in a nice deep breath in through the nose and slowly out. Now keep breathing like that as you're able. Everybody's breath is different, so they're not going to match. You won't match exactly with what I'm doing. But in yoga, we like to match the breath with the movement. But at any time, if you feel that the breathing's too much, just make sure that you are breathing naturally, because what's important is we need a continuous flow of breath. Now with the breath, as you inhale through your nose, you want to feel your belly expanding like a balloon. And as you exhale, you're pulling the belly in towards the spine. So let's go ahead and try that. So you're going to inhale through the nose, expanding your belly. And go ahead and exhale, pulling the belly back to the spine. And do a few more breaths like that. Just focusing on the breath, on your inhalations, expanding the belly, and on the exhalations, bringing the belly in. And going to normal breathing whenever you need to. So one thing about yoga, it's knowing your limitations and what you can and can't do. So you're going to concentrate on what you can do. If a movement's not right for you, if anything should cause you any discomfort, then that movement, don't do it. You can always sit up and relax until the next movement comes along, or it may be something that you can modify. So just know your body, and if you're able, you're going to match the breath with the movement. So let's go ahead and begin. Bring our hands down to our sides. Let's inhale as we bring the shoulders up. Exhale as you press down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And we'll do a few more of these. And just breathing, if you choose not to match each movement with the breath, but if you're able, a nice full breath through your nose and exhaling. And we'll do 2 more like that. And 1 more, lifting and lower. And then we're gonna roll the shoulders back. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling as you lift and bring them back. Exhale as they come down. And a couple more times around. And 1 more. Let's take the hands back to your lap. Inhale, your palm coming up. Just allow your hand to float up. Exhale as you turn your head to the side, only as far as what's comfortable for you. Inhale slowly back to the center, following your hand. Exhale, just float that hand right back down. The other way, just inhale, floating your hand up, palm facing you. Exhale, just turning gently. Do not force any movement. Inhale, slowly coming back to the front with your head and hand. Exhale, back down. We're going to do that 1 more time. Inhaling up. Exhale, gently turning your head only as far as it comfortably goes. Coming back to the center. Don't forget to breathe. Just floating that hand back down. Last time, inhaling up. Exhaling over. Turning that head. Inhaling slowly back to the center. And as you exhale, just flow that arm back to your lap. Inhale, bring those shoulders up and squeeze. Press them down. Inhale the shoulders back up, squeeze. And press down. Now let's take your ear to your shoulder. The opposite arm comes down to your side. And just feeling that stretch in your shoulder and pressing your fingertips down to the floor. Breathing. Keep your breath flowing. On the next inhalation, you're going to slowly bring your head back up to center. Take your hand back to your lap. Bring those shoulders up again. Squeeze. Lower the shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the shoulders down. Opposite ear to shoulder. Opposite hand comes out. Reaching with those fingertips to the floor. Feeling that stretch in the side of your neck and breathing. It's important to keep breathing at all times in yoga. So make sure that your breath is flowing. On the next inhalation, slowly lifting your head back to the center and bring your hand back to the side on your lap. Now we're going to lift at a diagonal. One hand reaches out. Coming back, you're going to inhale as you lift. Reaching, exhale as you bring your hands back to your thighs. Inhale, reach. Try to keep your bottom flat on the floor. Stretching that arm. Exhale, bring the arm back down. 1 more time. Reaching over, breathe. And come back down, hands to your lap. Now bring one arm up. You're going to mirror image me, so you just do the same side. The arm's coming straight up. Opposite hand is down. Fingertips are pressing towards the ceiling and the floor. Get a nice stretch, breathing. Exhale that arm down. Opposite arm comes up. Again, fingertips to the ceiling. Other hand, fingertips to the floor. Feeling that stretch, breathing, and smile. We're going to do that 1 more time each side. Really reaching up and stretching. Exhaling down, but breathing while you're up there. Inhale up, breathe. Fingertips reaching, feeling that stretch. Exhale that arm down. Other arm's gonna come up this time, but we're gonna round it. Your hand could either be on the chair, the opposite hand, or on your lap. You're rounded, the fingertips are facing the side, so you're just going to turn your head that way, up nice and tall, and breathing. You're not leaning or anything here, this is a good stretch. Exhale, turning your head back to the front towards me, and then go ahead and bring that arm down. We're gonna do the other side. So this hand here is gonna either hold the chair or be on your lap. Your opposite arm comes up. You're rounding your arm, fingertips facing towards the side. Turn your head that way, towards the side. Make sure you're up nice and tall. Nice tall spine and breathing. Don't hold that breath, keep your breath flowing. Feel that stretch. As you exhale, you're going to turn your head back to the center. Take another breath in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bringing that arm down. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhaling up, opposite hand holding the chair or on your lap, bringing the fingertips to the side. Turn your head that way. Sitting up nice and tall, breathing. And then as you exhale, turn your head slowly back. Take another breath in. Exhale as you lower that arm back down. Inhale the opposite arm up. Fingertips towards the side. Turning your head. Sitting up nice and tall. Breathing. On the exhalation, go ahead and turn your head slowly back to the center. Take another breath in. And exhale that arm down. We're going to inhale the arms up, out to the side. Take both of your palms and face them up. So palms are facing up, arms are out at shoulder height, and you're breathing. Now go ahead and place the palms down. Exhale, bring the arms back down. We're going to do that, but this time, one palm is down, the other palm is up. So the hand over here, I don't know if you can see me, your palm is up, the other hand's down, and you're reaching out to the side. Now you're going to lean towards the palm that's up, and as you exhale, you're going to flip the palms, leaning the other direction. So turn your head to the palm that's up. Come back in, turn your head leaning towards the palm that's up, back to center, lean the opposite way. And two more times, keeping the bottom on the chair, just leaning side to side, and one more time each side. Again, you can come out of the pose at any time you wish. Bring those arms down, so don't ever feel that you have to stay into the pose. Hinge forward and go ahead and sway the arms. Remember, concentrate on what you can do. And if the movement's not for you, then don't do that movement, or maybe just a simple modification is all that's needed. Let's place the hands back and push yourself back up. Sitting nice and tall, lift the shoulders up, bring them back, bring them down. Now we're going to do some arm circles, but if you have any issues with your shoulders, that you don't feel you can do this, you can just simply round them back if that's okay for you. Round them forward or back. Just see if that's okay for you to do that. Otherwise, just watch the movement. Now if you can, you're going to put one hand on your chest, the opposite arm is down, and we're going to go ahead and bring that arm forward, just circling around. And again, they don't have to be big, you don't have to go up real high, you can just circle the shoulders. Or sit back and breathe and just watch the movement. We'll do one more coming around. Keep breathing while you're doing this. We're going to go back the other way. You're inhaling as the arm comes up, exhaling as it goes back. Keep the breath flowing. And one more round. And now we're going to change opposite side. So this hand comes on the chest now, the other one comes down. We're going to go backwards first if you're able, lifting, coming up, and then around. If you're following, inhale up, Exhale back. And we'll do 2 more like that. And a breath again if you don't want to match the breath, as long as you're breathing. We're coming down and going the opposite way now. So you're going to inhale as you come up, exhale as you go around. And one more. Bringing that arm down. Let's take both hands to the lap. This time widen your feet. So they're going to be probably at least the width of the chair. Make sure that you're sitting grounded on your chair, keeping your feet grounded, of course, at all times. You always want to have your feet nice and grounded. We're going to do the sunflower stretch. So your arms are out wide like a sunflower, out at a diagonal. And as you exhale, you're going to keep them wide coming down. And as you inhale, you're going to come up. So exhaling down, really feel your heels pressing on the floor, keeping those feet grounded. Exhaling down, feet are grounded, and up. We'll do one more round. And coming up, hands up wide again. We're going to go the opposite way. Exhaling down, keeping the feet nice and grounded, feeling that pressure with your heels. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And we're going to go one more round. You're going to end up here with your hands nice and wide and breathe. Exhale. You can bring your arms down at any time you wish. Inhaling, exhale. Go ahead and bring the palms together. Exhale them down. Bring them to your lap. Just hinge forward into a forward fold. You can have your arms resting right here on your thighs. You don't have to go low. You can keep your head right above your heart, staying here. And breathe. Then take your hands, pressing them on your thighs. Inhale slowly as you come up, slow. And exhale. Now, look at your surface, because whether you're on feet or carpet, you're on carpet, you might have to really lift your feet up. If you're on floor, you could probably toe ball heel them in. So whichever best for you to come out of the stance. And now you may need to sit back or closer, whichever's better for you. We're going to bring the legs straight, coming up on your heels. You're going to flex your feet. So feet are flexed, getting support from them. Hold on to that chair. Make sure you're secure enough in the chair. You're going to lift your arms out to the side. Now, if this feels comfortable for you and you're steady in your chair and secure, go ahead and exhale the arms down. Inhale, bringing them up the leg. Nice inhalation. Exhale, back down again. Inhale as you come up. Exhale down. Inhale, slowly coming up. The arms are coming out to the sides as you're inhaling, and then exhale down. You don't have to worry about going far. And slowly inhaling back up, bringing your head up last, nice and straight. Hold on to the chair, and then again, depending if you're on floor and carpet, bringing your feet back. Let's take them a little wide, maybe as wide as the chair, or at least shoulder height. See what the width is. If you open your legs up, see what's comfortable for you. Hands around the thighs, opening up to the outer edge of your feet, and then bring them back. So inhale as you open, exhale as you close. Inhale, open, tightening up your core. As you open, you're going to inhale, tightening the core, feeling the abdominals, feeling the inner thighs tighten. And then go ahead and bring the feet back flat to the floor. And we're going to take, and you're going to clasp your hands, fingers interlocked. Bring them right in front of you. Your elbows are coming down. And take a breath in and out. Again, inhale through the nose. And slowly exhaling out Now this next position you can watch first. We're going to watch the movements first because we're going to put it in a flow. So you're going to exhale, pushing the arms out. Your head comes down. You're rounding everything as if you're in the cat position, if you think of this as cat. And then as you inhale, you're going to come back, bringing the hands up above your head. Elbows are still bent at this point, so just watch it first. And then we're going to raise the arms up, turning the palms and lifting up. Then we're going to go ahead and open and slowly exhale the arms to the side. Again, you're just watching at this point. You'll hold on to the chair and you'll just do a hinge forward with the chest expansion, opening the chest, the chin is neutral, and then you lift yourself up nice and tall again, bringing the arms in, opening them wide with jazz hands. Fingers are wide like jazz hands. And the arms are out, pushing back the shoulder blades, extending the chest. Okay, so we're going to start that here in this position. So your hands are interlocked. Make sure, again, checking your posture. If your feet are above, if your feet are flat on the floor, if your knees are above your ankles, bring those shoulders up, back, and down. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, pushing the hands out, keeping them interlocked, rounding everything. Inhale, come up, keeping the elbows bent, pushing them up. Exhale, you're pulling the palms up. Inhale again, then as you exhale, you're going to slowly bring those arms back, holding onto the chair. Take a breath in again. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthen. Exhale, just hinging forward. It doesn't have to be, breathe here. It doesn't have, you don't have to go far. You're just hinging, a small hinge is fine. Breathing, inhaling back up, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, and then inhale those arms open. Feeling that chest open, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Now breathe. Your fingers are wide like in jazz hands. So keep breathing. I just don't want you holding your breath while I'm talking, so we want to keep that breath flowing. And let's go ahead, starting from the beginning. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Rounding everything. Inhaling up. Exhale, turning, pushing up the palms. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bringing those arms down. Inhale, lengthen as you hold onto the chair. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, up, nice and tall. And go ahead, inhaling those arms open. Breathe here. Exhaling back to the beginning. Breath in. Exhale, forward. And keep your breath going, coming up, pushing the palms up. Keep breathing, whether you're matching your breath or whether you're just following the movements. Again, doing the movements you're able. Breathing. Coming back up, inhaling open. Squeezing back the shoulder blades. Exhale, closed. We're going to go ahead forward again, keep the breath flowing, coming up, pushing the palms up, opening the hands, slowly coming down, holding onto the chair, breathing in, exhaling forward, chest extension, breathing, inhaling back up, exhale as you get your hands ready, inhale that chest open, breathe. And we'll do that one more time. Go ahead and exhale. Taking a breath in. Exhale forward. Inhale coming up. Exhale, pushing the palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale the hands down. Breathing in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale forward, slight hinge. Breathing in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale. chest, fingers wide, and exhale back. Come to heart center, take a breath in, and slowly exhale out. Another breath in. Slowly exhaling the breath out. And one more, a nice deep breath in through your nose if you're able. And slowly exhaling out. And go ahead and place your hands back to your lap. And we're going to go ahead and lift your knee. But here you want to make sure you're sitting nice and tall with a nice tall spine. So if you need to have it low to get a nice tall spine, keep it low. Maybe you just need to tap your toe. We're going to point and flex. I'll give you another option. You can just come up and flex onto pulling your toe up and flex and bring it down, or you could bring the knee up. So let's breathe while we do this. Pointing and flexing. Use your other foot to ground. Engage your core. You want to make sure you're feeling the opposite foot on the floor for support. And we'll go ahead and lower that foot. And bringing the other knee up, and again the other option, or go ahead, bring it up, point and flex, or you can just pull up your toe and bring that down. So choose which option is right for you. And we're pointing and flexing, or just lift it low. What's important is you have a nice tall spine, and go ahead and bring that one back down. And then we'll bring the opposite knee up and circle the ankles. Again, you don't have to bring that up high. You could keep it real low, concentrating on breathing and having a nice tall spine. Pressure on this foot to make sure you're nice and grounded. Doesn't have to be anything, just a slight pressure. And down. And then the other knee coming up, and go ahead. Or like I said, just keep it low. Rotate one way, rotate the other. If the movement's not for you, you can just sit back and wait for the next movement to come along. Breathing. And go ahead and lower that down. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and stand. Anyone who wants to stay seated can, so it's up for you to decide whether you want to stand or whether you want to stay seated. So we're going to come back. You're going to keep the chair in front of you at all times. So know that you're in front of your chair so that you can hold on to the chair at any time that's needed. So we're going to start with a lunge. So you're going to have, mirror imaging me, this foot is coming forward, the other one back. Now I'm going to show this one from the side, but you're going to keep the chair right in front of you. So I have my one foot is coming forward with the knee bent. What's important with that front leg is you must be able to see your toes at all times. So you want to keep your knee above your ankle, and you want to make sure you can see your toes. The other foot in the back is going to be out at an angle, and we're just going to hold the chair doing a lunge right now. So when you do the lunge, when you bend that front knee is when you're really going to feel that nice stretch in the calf of the back leg. So you're going to breathe, holding onto the chair. And again, you can come out of this at any time. You don't have to stay in any type of movement or posture. Remember that you can always come out of that. And as you're in it, always keep your breath flowing. Now we're going to go ahead and raise up the back heel and lower. So inhale as the heel comes up. Exhale as you lower. And remember, you're just standing in front of the chair, holding on. And I'm showing you from the side. Exhaling down. And we'll do one more. Inhaling that toe up and exhaling the heel back to the floor. If you want, bending that front, making sure you can see your toe though, feeling that nice stretch, that back heel down, and again, come out when you want. Breathing if you're still in there. And then what's best for you to come out, depending on your flooring, or which is easier for you to bring your legs out of that position, and then just go ahead and pedal everything out. Now again, your chair's in front. We're going to do warrior two. So this leg, the feet are going, your toes are going to face me. The opposite foot is going to face the side. I'm going to show you with my chair like this for this one, just so that you can see. And when you're adjusting your stance, hold on to the chair, which of course is in front of you. But again, with the adjustments, you're going to want to square your shoulders and your hips as best you can to the front. And then when you bend the knee here, keeping your knee above your ankles, making sure you can see your toes, because you must be able to see your toes at all times when that knee is bent. So you're squared off, hold the chair, bringing up the arm, palms are down, and just turn your head to the side. You're up nice and tall. You can keep this pose right here, breathe. Use your feet for balance. If you are balanced enough and you want to bring up that back arm, you can. Knowing that your chair is right in front of you at all times, right here to hold on to. And breathe, a nice deep breath in through the nose. Come out of this pose at any time you want. You could even keep your hands down. You don't have to have those arms up. You could keep them down, one on the chair, one on the hip. Go ahead, exhale, bring those arms down. Let's straighten that front knee up. Turn towards the front again, squaring your hips and shoulders towards the front. Inhale that arm up. Now, as you exhale, turn your head to your bicep. You're just having your head turned, looking at the bicep. You could stay right there in triangle. If you want, hold that chair. You can gaze up. Just bringing your chin up slightly. If you wish to gaze up to your hand. Breathing. Go ahead, exhale that down. Turn your head back to the front. Exhale that arm down. Now your chair's in front, so the other arm, you're going to bring up the opposite arm the same way. Maybe hold your hand here on the chair. Go ahead, turning, looking at the bicep on this side. And if you wish, go ahead and look up to the hand, just slightly lifting your chin. And you can keep your hands where you want, balancing with your feet. Holding onto that chair is a good idea. Definitely hold on as you go ahead, repositioning yourself down to your bicep, and then look to the front. Exhale that arm down. Now for your bending your knee now, holding onto that chair in front of you, we'll do an side extension. So you're going to have your hand down, or it could be holding the chair. I'm going to show you without the chair so that you can see it. You're coming out to the side, so you can hold the chair with this bottom hand if you wish, or maybe you don't want your top arm out, you could just hold the chair with your top arm. And you're going to breathe in this position, and then if you're real balanced and steady and you wish to, you could add the bottom arm out, maybe hold the top arm with the chair, and then reaching out with the bottom, or just don't do the bottom and breathe. So you're going to do what's best for you. Go ahead and bring the arm down if it's up. You want to hold that chair though before you start coming up, and then slowly start coming back up. Now we're going to come out of the position again, whichever best for you with your feet and your surface, and then go ahead and pedal that out. And breathe. Now we're going to take the foot that's closest to the chair, and we're going to use that foot to balance on. You can keep a slight bend in your knee though in that leg, bringing up the opposite knee. And again, you don't have to come high, you could even just tap your toe. So you could hold on to the chair and tap your toe, or you could bring your knee up, taking the opposite arm out. Now you can just stay right here, or you could keep your hand right here low by the chair at all times. If you feel balanced enough, you could bring that arm out to the side, but you don't have to. Know that that chair is ready for you at any time you need it. Breathing, up nice and tall. Bring the arm, hold that chair before you bring your feet down, and go ahead and pedal that out. So you always want to keep that hand there either on or near the chair. And we'll go ahead with the lunge at the other side. So remember, your chair is in front, so the opposite knee comes forward. You're holding onto the chair. I showed from the side the last time, so let me show. Here's how you are with your chair. The front knee's bent. Again, knee above the ankle. You want to be able to see your toes when that knee is bent. The back foot, your foot is coming out at an angle, and you're here just breathing. A nice breath. And the more you bend that front knee or bring your leg back, you have to kind of adjust your stance to feel that stretch in the back half. So everybody's going to be a little different. See what's best for you. If the pose isn't right for you, again, you don't have to do that one. Breathing. And then let's go ahead and lifting the back toe and lowering. So you're lifting up on your heel. Inhale up, exhale down, inhaling up, exhale down, and one more, inhaling up, and exhale down. Feeling the heel down now, feeling that nice stretch, and breathe. Nice breath in and out, and then again, bringing that foot in, whichever best for you to get out of the pose, and go ahead and pedal those feet out. We're going to go the opposite way now with the triangle pose. So I'm putting the chair here to show you this time how you're holding with the chair. So this foot, your toes are facing me. The other one, they're coming out to the side. Squaring yourself off the best you can to the front and holding onto that chair. So you're bending this knee, again, keeping the knee above the ankles, making sure that you can see your toes at all times. And you can decide if you want the hands on the chair or if you want to bring them both out. It's all up to you. Breathing. Nice deep breath in through the nose, slowly exhaling out. And again, a nice deep breath in. Slowly exhaling out. Go ahead and bring the arms down, hold the chair, and take the front knee and straighten that. We're going to inhale the arm up. The other hand, notice, is on the chair. Go ahead and turn, look at your bicep, look up at your hand. Breathing, bringing that back down, and turning your head the other way. We're going to do the opposite hand. Arm comes up, turning your head, looking at your bicep, breathing, and the other way up. So this is just showing you from the view where you are, bringing your head back to the bicep, back to the center, how you're holding on to the front. Now we're going to go ahead and bending that knee, your hand comes down, the other one is out to the side. But you can have this bottom hand right on the chair as you're reaching out with the opposite arm. If you want, and your feet are balanced enough, you could add both arms. Maybe you're going to have the bottom arm out like this, but the top arm on the chair, or vice versa, the other hand. So you decide what's best for you. Use those feet for balance. Breathing, you must keep breathing, and go ahead taking the top arm to the chair, coming in slowly, holding the other arm to the chair, and go ahead and either lift up those legs, if you're on carpet especially, or toe ball heel in, whatever best for you. Pedal those out. And we're going to bring the opposite knee up. So this time we have this leg that's near the chair. And again, you can just have your toe tapped lifting your toe if you wish, or you could bring the knee out, holding with the chair, or keeping it close, breathing. So whichever's best for you. Coming out at any time that you need to. Go ahead, exhale those hands right to the chair, holding on before you go ahead and pedal that out. And from here, we're going to go ahead and go back to seated. So again, sitting up near the end of the chair and concentrating on your posture. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Hands are on your lap, knees above your ankles, feet flat on the floor. And breathe. Now take your hands, cup them, put them around near your elbows, and just lightly, you're just going to go one way with a gentle stretch, breathing, and the other way. Just breathe naturally, feel a nice gentle stretch. And the other side. Coming back to center, bring those hands down. Take your fingers wide, close them, open, close. Really squeezing the fist, opening, breathing naturally. One more time, opening the fingers wide. Now go ahead and just rotate one way. And rotate the other. Breathing. Again, rotating one way. And rotate your wrist the other way. Breathing. Bring your hands to your lap. Take a nice breath in through the nose. Palms meet. Exhale down. Inhale, push them back up. Exhale, slowly bringing the palms down. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening. Exhale, twist to the side. Hands stay at heart center. Inhale, slowly turning yourself back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. Again, bring the arms around, nice breath in. Palms meet, exhale down. Pushing them back up, inhale. Exhale, down again. Inhale, sitting tall, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Notice if this time you go further. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Don't force anything. Do not force the movement. Just notice on your own. Exhale, coming back to the center. Breathing. Just noticing on your own whether or not you've gone further. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Deep breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, slowly back to the center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, place your hands down on your lap. You can sit back in the chair if you'd like to at this time. And just breathe naturally, sitting back in the chair. Continue normal breathing. And it was so nice to have you here with me today. Again, I'm Joy. And I hope that I did bring you some joy today in your chair yoga practice. and I hope to see you back again next week.